Hey, Daud here. CAPM or PMP? What is the difference and which one is best for you at the current stage of your career? If you are unsure, keep watching because I'm going to explain when it makes sense to go for CAPM and when it is better to do PMP. CAPM stands for Certified Associate in Project Management and PMP is Project Management Professional. Both are certifications provided by the Project Management Institute. First, the differences. Well, there are several differences between CAPM and PMP. To be eligible to sit for the exam, the minimum education requirement for both CAPM and PMP is high school diploma. So no difference as far as minimum education is concerned. However, there is no experience requirement for CAPM, but PMP requires anywhere from 24 months to 60 months of leading and managing projects experience. Then there is project management education requirement. CAPM asks for 23 hours and PMP 35 hours of formal education in project management. Now, if you are eligible, then you will register for the exam and pay the fee. For non-PMI members, CAPM fee is USD 300 while PMP fee is USD 555. As a PMI member, you will pay USD 225 for CAPM and USD 405 for PMP. Next, I am going to list differences in exams. Time-wise, CAPM is 3 hours long and PMP is 3 hours and 50 minutes long exam. CAPM exam consists of 150 questions, out of which 135 are scored and 15 are not marked, whereas PMP consists of 180 questions with 175 scored and 5 unscored. Now, how about what is covered in the exam? For CAPM, the content outline simply lists all the chapters of the PMBOK guide as this is the material the exam is based on. The exam questions are somewhat equally distributed among the whole PMBOK guide. But when we see PMP exam content outline, there are 3 domains and tasks listed under those domains. PMBOK is just one reference book and there are several books listed by PMI. The exam can actually refer to any material and not just the listed books. Another way we can look at the exams is type of questions. CAPM questions are multiple choice questions with 4 choices given and you are to select the best choice. All questions are theoretical in nature and from the PMBOK guide. PMP, on the other hand, has most questions as multiple choice but also includes multiple response, fill in the blanks, hotspot, and matching questions. Majority of questions are situational questions on the PMP exam. How about difficulty level? I think this should be obvious. If unprepared, both exams will be difficult. If well prepared, both exams can be passed with good performance. But comparatively, PMP exam questions are expected to be more difficult than CAPM because most are situational questions that focus on application of concepts, theory, and best practices. Frankly, it may not be that easy to determine the answers for many situational questions. Now, when it comes to maintaining each certification, there is a difference. CAPM requires 15 PDUs over 3 years, while PMP asks for 60 PDUs collected over a span of 3 years. So that was all about the eligibility, exam, and keeping the certification. Now, who are these certifications for? CAPM is for students who do not have any work experience or people who are beginners in project management and do not have experience of leading and managing projects. If you are interested in project management career, then you can begin with going for the CAPM certification. The benefit of CAPM certification is that it shows you are taking up project management as your profession and that you are serious about building your skills in this field. On the other hand, PMP is for those who already carry project management experience. So the benefit is that you are a professional. As the name says it, PMP, Project Management Professional, and that you have several years of experience managing and leading projects. And also that you have proven by passing the exam that you understand how project management applies in various situations. What if you fall in the middle? I mean, if you have experience but not enough. Say you are a little short of the required experience, maybe just under a year short. Well, if you are currently managing and leading a project, then you can wait for a year and complete your experience requirement. In the meantime, you can start studying for PMP. But if you are out of work or will not be managing a project soon to complete the experience requirement, then CAPM is a better choice. Remember, CAPM is not required to go for PMP. So if you qualify for the PMP exam, you should go for PMP. Do not think about CAPM. Check out job postings that ask for CAPM and for PMP. Job ads that ask for CAPM are usually for project coordinator, project specialist, or non-project management positions. Job ads asking for PMP can be any type, including the ones I just listed, and also project manager, senior project manager, project director, and so on. 2 resumes to fill a job posting, one with CAPM and one with PMP. It is hard to convince to consider the CAPM one more favorably. So a little short of meeting the experience requirement, still go for PMP. Now, if you have any question, please comment below or contact me directly. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.